Hey, it's your pal Susan. I thought I'd go live this morning. It's kind of a noisy day in the park, but hopefully you can hear me. Thoughts for today are, where are you in your life? I really would love to know. Are you in a transformation or transition? One of the things I became aware of for myself recently is so much is shifting and changing in where I thought I would be choosing from and looking at the circle, the ripples, where I am choosing from and asking questions from there, which gave me a whole new awareness of, oh, we always think we have to let something go in order to grow. And what I'm more aware of is, are you willing to be and acknowledge the transitions that you are in, that you have been through? Because, honey, at this stage of the game, there have been lots of transitions. And sometimes we think we have to transform something in order to get what we want. So for instance, some of my clients say, oh, Susan, if I can just lose these 20 pounds, I will transform my body so I can be happy. If I just acquire this amount of money, if I can transform my bank account, transform my business, then I can transition into someone who can retire, or someone who can have ease and flow and glow in their life. Well, here's the thing. Just like the seasons, and I don't know if you can see how pretty all this is. I mean, the colors are changing. We're in a season of transition, just with the fall equinox, just with the new moon coming in, just with the solar eclipse. Who we are is beings in transition. So I guess my thing is for today is, if you're waiting for something to transform you, stop it. Because that, you know how much judgment is in there? Like so much judgment. When you stop and you judge yourself, I don't look the way I thought I was going to look. I'm not creating the way I thought I was going to create. Well, what if you're just in transition? Sometimes transition, well, more oftentimes for myself, it requires an ability to step back and take an aerial view from my guts, not from my head, but from my guts. How does this feel? How is this feeling? Like I'm going out 10 years from now. Does this actually align with where I'm asking to be, who I'm asking to be, how I'm asking to be? And get the emotion of that, not the write it down, this kind of car, this kind of bank account, this kind of lover. It's like, what's the emotion? What does that feel like? What does that bring up in me, in my gut? Because that's where the transition begins, is you willingly sit with yourself, or an accountability buddy, or a coach. That's me. That's what I love. And look at that place and start asking, are you willing to acknowledge you are in transition? Because if you're in the question about something, you're in transition. And trust me, you can't go back again. There's no such thing. Yesterday I went to a gallery and I was looking at someone's work, and I realized how many things that I've created. I was a jeweler. I milked cows. I was a painter. I cleaned toilets in hotels. I was a printmaker. I was in architectural magazines. It took me 10 years to get my undergrad degree, and another 2 years for my master's in painting. I went back to school for my certification in coaching and counseling. All of these are transitional periods, all having to do with, this has been my life and continues to be my life. What's the foundation? Curiosity, adventure. What would I love? Living in the question. So I just wanted to, as I said last week, I want to come live on here. I want to see what's happening with you all. And I'd love to hear your comments. What kind of transition are you in? What are you looking for? I'm thinking of creating a master's class, The Art of Transition. What would you want from that? Would you want anything from that? There's a whole lot percolating here. We in here with Fearless Women Rising, I'm become aware of taking my book, Breaking Free, and breaking it down for teenagers and creating Fearless Teens Rising. So I could be in transition right here, right now in this conversation with you. And thank you for listening. So let me know. What are your dreams? What have you put aside because you're waiting for you to transform instead of becoming part of the transition of life, its cycles, and your life? Well, I gotta go. I've got a group that I meet with at 8:30. I love you all so much. I really look forward to your comments. It's your comments that tell me where you would love to go. This group is a community, and I'm so grateful for all of you that reach and DM me privately. I love that. And if you want to be working with me, just let me know, because that's what we're here for, right? To be each other's accountability buddies, to grow and glow and transition with ease and joy. Here's to living boldly, loving greatly, and being that fearless leader you came here to be, because the world needs more of you and that special sauce. And I think it's getting really loud out here. Mwah. Have an amazing one. Bye-bye. And pop in your comments, please. You know, I check in every day.